Hi, beautiful shining stars. So I have some amazing content and news for you guys. So you could start creating the lifestyle that you want to live. Now, in this channel is all about spirituality. So I have this same video in a new channel that I'm also creating that's going to be all about, business and making money and all that good stuff, right? So I the language of money class. The language of money class. So you guys know that not only do I co-create with Spirit these beautiful classes, but I also take them and I go back to them over and over. As a matter of fact, I just had a beautiful participant and client from my Patreon purchase one of my oldest scripting classes. And just because she purchased it, I was looking through the workbooks that I printed out for her as I was creating her binder and just putting all this beautiful package together. And as I'm doing that, I was like, oh my God, this is so good. And I found this like crazy manifesting, clearing the old story, starting a new story. And I did that. And it's been crazy. And I added this to the language of money class, which should be up for my beautiful language of money class participants. That should be in the class in the next couple of days. So doing the magic from the language of money class, and as I continue, this that I'm sharing with you has been unraveling, and it's going to knock your socks off. And you're the first to know because, of course, you're my subscribers, you're my followers, so you are the first to know about this. So I don't know if you guys have heard about. I think it's called MRR. I have it written somewhere. I think it's MRR or MMR. What it is MRR is Master Reselling Rights. So Master Reselling Rights, there's a lot of pros and cons about it. First, because the ones that created this, and you can look this up, created, it's kind of like they have been niched under the pyramid scheme because they created a course on how to sell the course. So it's kind of like a loop. But other entrepreneurs, other course creators have used the concept to sell courses that you could resell, but they're actual courses. Example, I created one. It's called How to Create Your Digital Online Empire. And it's going to have the how to create or buy PDFs or get free PDFs that you could MRR. It's going to have ebooks so you can build your email list, how to create the ebooks, and how to attain free ebooks to also grow your empire. It's going to have a video series. It's going to have how to make your own courses. So this course teaches you how to create your very own courses, like different ways. It also has how to how to digitally market your products with a very small following. And you're going to love that because if you look at me, I don't have a big following. I've never really had a big following. Never. My following is always 2,000 to 3,000 people. Some of them stay forever. Once they're here, I have clients that have been with me for 3 decades. I have some that have been here for 2, and I have some here that just got here 1, and I have newbies that come all the time. But my thing is, once the clients come to me, the participants, they like stay for a really, really long time. There's some that do grow and move on, but there's some that just love this connection, this kind of spiritual evolution that I am always co-creating. And they love that. So they stay forever, and it's amazing. So it's about, and I learned this, it's about you being honest and truth. A lot of social media is all very scripted, all very, look at me, I'm so beautiful, all look, and always when people come to my channel and to my socials, it's me. There's no scripting. There is no, I need to buy Chanel clothes so I could look pretty for you. There's none of that. You get the real deal. So I feel like the ones that see through the shiny stuff are like, okay, this is real. She's sharing, and I don't flaunt stuff. I'm not a flaunter. you want to live my life, you do buy my products. I don't do any of that because I am a master manifester. So I believe that if you're meant to be here, this is for you. So you're going to take advantage because you're going to grow and prosper, right? Or spiritually evolve, whatever we're working on, right? So I show you how to do the digital, all in this course. I show you how to do the digital marketing your products and how to resell. So not only are you purchasing the course, right? You are also able to resell it, the entire course. And it shows you, so it's not like, because I wanted it to be something different. I wanted it to be something that you could play with, that if you decide, I'm not going to do that, I'm just going to build my own courses. I just want to know how to build my courses. Or a lot of people don't know, or they're camera shy, or they don't know how to make printables or ebooks or all that stuff. So I'm creating everything for you through this course, and you have the choice either to repackage it and resell it, or you could use the knowledge, create your stuff, and sell it as well. And then I take it up an extra notch. I have different courses that I am MRR, Master Reselling Rights. And one of them is the scripting class. Now that one I'm doing it differently because of course you're gonna see me. It's my, it's like my work, it's my baby. So that one I sell to you, and you sell it as a course to people that want to learn how to script. So it's kind of like I'm helping you with your own online business. So depending on where you are and what you're trying to achieve, or if you're, starting to get into this whole digital platform, or if you already you've been doing this for a little while and you just need, to get on the whole thing with the classes and courses and digital products, I have, different solutions. Now, of course, I'm going to be talking about this so much more. I'm doing weekly live webinars through Eventbrite, and I should be able to link all of that stuff below. So if you just drop down, you'll see a list of all the stuff that I'm talking about in this video. I'm also going to be doing, I think it's called PLR, which is my printables that you could purchase and resell for yourself. And I have so many. Like, the thing with me is that I love creating content. I'm always telling you guys that. I love creating the manifesting workbooks for you guys because we use that and we manifest greatness. Like, this whole thing came by being in the language of money class, going on to, I don't remember what it was that I kind of walked into, and I was like, oh my God, I could do this and make this better. Because the whole point is that I'm always teaching you to grow. The difference between me and a lot of the different people, and why this is going to be so genuine and so wonderful, is because you're getting something real. This is not I'm not going to tell you that you're going to make $10,000 in a month or $50,000. And no, I'm not going to sell that. It's all about you. It's all about what you put into what you're trying to create. Because I do it myself. And I've had 6-figure years, and then I've gone right back down to 5-figure years, because it all depends what I put into what I'm co-creating, and I've had 5-figure months, and it's like amazing. Like, it's about genuine integrity, it's about sharing with your people as a transparency, that I'm not teaching you some get rich quick scheme, but at the same time, a lot of you come to me, do the work, and you blow up. Like, you absolutely blow up. I've had, I still get checks in the mail from some old clients that every once in a while, they're like, every time that I get this big check, I remember you, and they'll send me a check. So it's beautiful to do this work. It's beautiful because it's so loving and giving, and so, I don't know, the exchange, I guess, of energies is just surreal. So I'm planning to create a Kickstarter because I want this course to be big. I want you to have something that not only are you able to repackage and resell, that you're able to also learn how to do exactly what I'm teaching and blow up yourself, But I also want it to be something that has like all the tools that you need, because none of us start with $10,000 followings. And I'm proof that you don't need 10,000 to a million, followers, because a lot of times you see these channels that have these huge followings, and a lot of those people don't even look at the channels. Don't look at them. A lot of the times those are not organic following. You want to have followers, participants, interactive community that loves your work, and that when you come out and say, "Hey guys, I just created this product," they're like, "Absolutely, Daisy, your work is amazing. I'm in." Right? I have my tribe that when I create products, they always purchase because they love my work. They see it working in their own lives, and it's just like an evergreen type flow. Every time I have a class, these same individuals absolutely love it. We interact. We're closing up in our 6 week scripting your lifestyle class, and this comes to a closing pretty much the last week of February, and we started this in December, so it's a lot more than 6 weeks. But it's because all the energy that I do to it, and I co-created this class with them as I'm teaching it. And now I'm going to be able to take the class and kind of like repackage it and relaunch it in a different format. So it's really, really cool because I added so much energy. I add so much love, time, effort, and I can't even explain. Like, it's like magic that goes. It's like an enchanting, magical creation that I put into my work. So I know that when you guys do these classes and courses, I know because you send me the emails. And then something else that I don't do myself is all about testimonials. You don't know how many times I get emails and messages, and that say, "Oh, I love this." So now I'm using that to share, because I do have some people who are like, "Daisy, but you don't, like, we don't know you, we don't know anything, and there's no reviews." And I'm like, holy moly, I had to add all the testimonials and reviews to like so many years of doing this work. And I don't know why I just don't do that. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's personal, but it's everybody wants to know, because I get it. There's just so much out there, and you want to be able to trust when you're new to my channel, and I want to welcome you. Welcome to my channel. I feel like we're going in to this kind of like new phase, and 2024, still where we are today as I'm creating this, there's still a lot of residue of 2021, 22, and 23. Those years totally kicked our asses. But the reason they did this is so we could grow and unravel and evolve into the person that we are meant to absolutely be. So no matter where you are, there's this huge shift going on in our world. And a lot of us, since COVID, we were ripped from our jobs and we decided to have other streams of income. I was the first one that I had my side Etsy shop that became my full time. And then I revamped my Patreon, and I got back on YouTube, and I just started to kind of do all of this stuff. So now I'm just continuing to grow because I had a 9 to 5, before COVID, which I loved. It was kind of really fun for me. Absolutely, absolutely loved my job until it wasn't. So I feel like we're just kind of evolved into a whole space of my life is important, my time is important, and we just want to learn and grow and prosper, and then share this magic with one another. So me, as someone that creates so much content, so much content, that I'm just like, and I'll even have, because I do have the participants like, "Okay, Daisy, what's next?" Because they know that I finished this, I haven't even closed my 6 week scripting class. And I had to launch my language of money class because I had already sold spots for it. And then that class is still evolving, it's still growing. And again, I'm like, you could say, an amateur in the whole thing, because I'm a one-man show. Yeah, I have a VA, and yeah, I have like my family that helps me all the time. But I just haven't gotten to the point of actually delegating and We talk about that in the course. Is once you get to the point that you're growing, you want to be able to delegate. The only things I do delegate are like housework and eventually like cooking and stuff like that, so I could just be in my. But even like cooking and stuff like that, like my husband loves when I cook, so even like things like that is kind of like fun. And one of the things that I do, and here I am going off topic, um it's kind of a place where I listen to podcasts and kind of like, do affirmation stuff like that. So I want to invite you on this quest. Again, the Eventbrite event Zoom meeting will be below. I'm going to do one weekly. If you are like, I want to get on now, I want that scripting class right now because I have an Etsy shop or Shopify store or TikTok or whatever, and that is crazy. I want to get on the scripting because I see it now. Like, I'm selling more scripting stuff now than I did when I created my first scripting product way back in, I think it was 2019. It might have been 2018. I'm not even sure. But I'm getting a lot of more. I want to buy your printables. How do I get more? How do I get in your classes? Because I feel like scripting now is really growing. I feel like it's becoming almost like a trend. So this is a great way for you to, if you already have a shop or stuff like that, to get on, or if you are planning, let's say that you're planning to open up a manifesting digital Etsy shop per se. And here I am giving you, like, these are things you're going to find in the class. Okay. So I'm going to add like ideas and concepts for you to be like, oh my God, that's a great idea. This is actually something I do. And, you could add my scripting content, my classes and whatever. So it's like, I'm going to charge you a fee for, you using my class, but then you are going to charge your participants, and it sells because I sell it on Etsy all the time. I sell multiple of my first scripting class, and it has 8 workbooks, 8 modules, and there's a lot of like, how to content inside. And I keep adding like planners and stuff to it as the years change. So like in 2024 I added a new planner, and just kind of like a lot of little tidbits that I always add to the class. And this class is really inexpensive, so people are like, I want to do this. And then of course their outcomes are amazing because scripting works. It just works. It just absolutely works. The stories that I hear from my clients from scripting are beautiful. They're surreal. I see it myself. They see it in their lives. So it's something that is guaranteed. Even if it's a little manifestation, you still manifest. Like it's almost like it's foolproof. There's no way you're not going to manifest through scripting. There's just no way. The only way you won't manifest is if you don't script. It's absolutely amazing. Like, I don't think I've ever, and knock on wood, have anybody like, oh, this doesn't work. Everybody that does scripting always has some kind of amazing manifestation. So I love that. I absolutely love that. So if you want already in on it before I get into the stuff, I'm lovegoddessdaisy@yahoo.com, and email me, Daisy, information about the MRR through the scripting, and I will share all that magic with you, and then you'll decide, yes, this is for me, or no, I'm going to do my own, or whatever. And again, this course that I'm creating that is going to have MRR reselling sites, reselling rights, means that I'm creating this course. I'm creating all of the work. And again, you could purchase it and resell it yourself. And that's the magic of it, because you're going to be, I think of it this way. You're selling someone something that they could create profits from. Think about people that are on fixed incomes, people that are moms or dads, and they have to stay at home because they have to take care of the kids because daycare is too expensive, or people that just can't work out of their house, or like me, that you get used to kind of working at home and you don't want to go back to the streets. I don't want to go back out there. So we do anything and everything to make sure that we stay home and enjoy all of this, co-creation. And it's just super duper amazing. So again, I will link everything below. Message me if you want information on my lovegoddessdaisy@yahoo.com. I send you love and blessings. Namaste.